Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dead Unicorn. My name is Corey, and we are playing a Cyberpunk Red here on the Dead Unicorn, our tabletop role playing game club, which I am just. I don't even have my tie on. I don't even have my tie on.
Cyberpunk
So
Samurai
now we're
Saturday.
ready to go. I'd like to think
It's just indicative of your character's or state currently that things are a bit off.
things are a bit off. My name is Corey, and we are joined with Tarek, Sasha, Lady Valkyrie, and James, our cyber lord. And we this is our eighth game now. Things are going well. Things are going fine. We're in Memphis, Tennessee, and we got a nice car.
You're still in Nashville.
Oh, we're in Nashville, Tennessee. Right. You know what, James? After I thank my patrons scrolling down there, be part of Patreon. We're doing a special live stream for patrons tomorrow. I mean, come on. Costs $1. Sign up. You can see us all, or just join our Discord. That's free. We'll see you there. James, all yours.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and do a quick recap and then cast it over for player and character introductions. The characters were in New York City, stranded, trying to figure a way back to Night City where their home is, and they managed to get a job. They pull off the job. They get the target. The target needs to be taken to Night City. They load up on an airship, a cruise liner of the sky. They think they're home free. They think it's going to be an easy ride the entire way. And for the first 2 days, it kind of was. Then El Manos got hooked up with a cyber psycho that ended up trying to kill her.
Hey, she was hot. Don't judge me.
And
had the
got
hands.
saved by Steelheart and some good tactics and use of scenery by everybody. Then, after getting patched up by gas, they go ahead and continue on. Hard Cell has some fun with some ladies down the hall and gets introduced to his now new favorite drug out of three so far.
It's two. Where are the balloons? It's two. I'm only addicted to two drugs. Where are the balloons?
I didn't say that you did say that you liked three. You just weren't addicted to the third yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
You like it.
I
You
like
just haven't,
I like more than
because
three. Then
If
I
because
like
you have
them
the
all.
two that you're addicted to, and then your favorite is the one you haven't tried yet.
if you keep putting balloons of drugs in your asshole, though, you will get addicted to another.
And then they're holding up after the psycho attack. They're trying to figure out what's going on. And Hard Cell and Steelheart go out to try and hear gossip amongst the other passengers and the crew when the airship gets shot down. Missile strikes, multiple. They crash. They work their way out of the airship. They steal a prototype car, or manage to avoid both the kill teams and the incoming cops, as well as the Appalachian militia, and make it into Nashville, where they get a hold of Elliot Weiss again, the guy who gave them this job in the first place. He hooks them up with a contact in Nashville, and they make their way to the contact's warehouse, where he's going to let them spend the night, rest, recover, or especially since Hard Cell got hit with a steel beam during the crash and really got messed up. Like, nearly became salsa messed up. And chunky. And so they've been negotiating with Perry Garcia about this, and Hard Cell's thinking they're getting screwed on this, but they're getting a safe place to stay. They're getting a vehicle to keep them going, and they're getting rid of hot merchandise in the process. So it's technically a win-win-win. So, But I guess when you get shot out of the sky, you get a little paranoid for a while. And so I'm going to toss it over to to Tarek as El Manos to start character introductions.
Hey, I'm Tarek, and I play Elmanos, the netrunner extraordinaire. She is a bit rough around the edges, but she grows on you, kind of like a fungus. Um, of which we are going to keep away from Falco. And her friend Steelheart is here along with her, and she's slowly getting to know these other two jokers. I will go ahead and pass it off to. Let's go guess.
Oh, we got audio
Microphone.
issues.
We're checking the. We're finding this early.
Okay, go.
Hi, Malgood. Malgood.
There you
Yay.
go.
Great. I'm Sasha. I play Gas. She is a slightly insane Ripperdoc, pretty much exactly what it sounds like. Currently the party's drug dealer, ready to reattach any body parts that happen to fall off, as long as she maybe gets, something out of it herself. And she's here with her brother, who is played by Corey. So I'll pass it off to him.
Yes, Falco hard sell. Let me ask you something. What if I told you that the airship that went down is not a tragedy, it's an opportunity. You could
You sound like
double
you're
your
trying to sell
money.
timeshare.
You could double your money coming out of that by putting insurance down on things you don't even own. These are things that keep people like me, execs, right? We're corpos. What's my class
exec.
called? What's my class called again? I think
You're called an exec.
I'm an
But
exec.
most people refer to as a category anybody who works for a corporation as a corpo.
I'm an executive at a corporation, and you know what we do at our corporation? We take out
Drugs. Oh, I'm sorry.
insurance plans on all of our employees, and then we hope they get sick. When our employees die, ka-ching. So, probably that thing that happened, if I would have turned into salsa, it would have been okay. Somebody would have gotten rich off of it, and that's the most important thing. Hey, Steelheart, let's talk about your character.
I'm sorry. I'm still reeling from. If I turned into salsa, everything would be fine.
True.
It's capitalism, baby. I don't matter. The money matters. You can take it with you.
Hello, everyone. I am Lady Valkyrie. I play as Genevieve, also known as Steelheart. I'm currently the driver for this little mix mash bunch of edge runners, and I don't know what Hartzell is talking about. This is a very good deal we are getting. It's a good car, and it's safe place to sleep. Who wouldn't want any better?
I'm just always looking out for better deals all the time. If there's money to be made, I'm gonna sniff it out with my scent sniffer.
Should call it a stonk sniffer. Missed opportunity.
Stonk. I was looking for something for money. Scent sniffer, like CENT scent, like a penny. But stonk sniffer is good too. I love that.
That makes more sense now.
Song sniffer.
So Perry hasn't quite left just yet. He looks at you guys and goes, "Well, I got a gig I got to get to. You might have heard of me on the stage. I'm called PG-13. You can give a rep roll if you guys want to see if you've heard of him that way."
I whisper. I say, "Hey guys, he's only allowed to swear once."
And
And
just
he
a reminder
actually
for my
looks at you when you say that and goes, "Hey, you catching on to my whole shtick there, eh?"
gosh darn it, hold on, I'm gonna do my fix.
I'm also the black AV.
I rolled a 9.
Okay.
You gotta roll low for this.
Yeah.
We don't know
Yep.
who this guy is.
By the way, y'all, just so that
Oh my god,
AV
I'm the AV.
yes, so all of y'all are the AV. To fix this, what I've found works is dragging my character token onto the map, deleting it, and then don't click the AV.
Well, who's had the yellow bordered black AV?
That's me. I'm the yellow border
Okay.
player, so
Then Gas is the only one to have heard of the stage name of PG-13. He's a rocker boy, actually, who does fixer work as a sideline. And he's starting to make a name for himself in Nashville, doing rock music, but he keeps it family friendly for the most part.
I have no idea why Gas would know about this. But she does.
Because it's the kind of music you would put on to keep your patients calm while you're cutting them up.
Fair enough.
That's a weird way to.
She'll say that.
That's a weird way to put that, though. That makes me think of American Psycho. That scene, calming music while I'm cutting you up.
Is that a weird way to put it, or is it a exceedingly accurate way to put it?
The five
Little
beats
A, little of B,
vivisection.
maybe some of C over here.
So she says, I think I'm familiar with the collection.
Hey, cool. In that case, if you want, I'll throw in an autograph too.
You get a ping on your internal agent that just says, could be worth some money, if not now, later.
My friend here is a bigger fan, and she'll point to Elmanos.
Actually only listened to Thuvian throat singing, hot out of Mongolia, but I'm always interested in meeting someone before they hit the major leagues.
Yeah, it's still small time gigs for me at the moment, but pulls out a actual case that holds the data chip inside of it and autographs the outside of the case.
Okay, I take it 100%.
James, I know that I wanted to buy some stuff from this guy, and we were talking about doing it outside of the game, but I totally spaced it. So is there anything interesting that he's got, and we could take care of that real quick?
He doesn't
Is it
have much
drugs?
in the way of base chemicals for you to make things with,
But he has
but
drugs.
he has basic drugs of a lot of different kinds, including one you haven't seen before.
I'll point that out and ask him, what is this?
Oh, that's blue. And it's a pouch of a blue that is very similar to the blue on the map in a fine powder form. He goes, you just take like a pinch of that, either snort it or rub it on your gums or whatever, and everything becomes blue. It's a hallucinogenic that you're still able to function on. And bad smells, bad sounds, they don't bother you as much because they're blue. And who doesn't like blue?
I fail to see the interest. And
I'll
does he have
try
any
it.
speed heal?
Yeah, he has a few doses of speed heal. He goes,
Okay.
it's mostly a party drug that's been going around, but like I said, it's got some uses outside of it. I mean, if you don't have any anesthetic as a doctor, give your patient a dose of blue and the pain just becomes blue.
Well, that is something you failed to mention.
That's
It makes
interesting.
everything blue.
Do you mind if I try some?
It's 5 EB a dose.
Fine. Here's 5 EB. Let's try it out. I'll take a hit of blue.
All right. Give me a resist torture drugs.
Okay. Boop a doop a doop a doop a doo. That's a 10.
Okay. You end up realizing that this also has a synergistic effect with the remnants of bliss in your system, so it kind of reactivates the euphoric,
Ooh.
but not to the same extent. Everything is blue, and everything is pleasant.
Yo! Listen up! Here's a story about a little guy that lives in a little blue world.
Yeah, everybody does that the first time they take that.
Of course, obviously. And all day and all night. Yeah, naturally.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm confused. I don't get it.
And
How
you're
much
going-
are you selling the speed heal for?
To have that effect for about an hour.
I
He's actually selling the speed heal at 75% of list price.
what
so-
do you not understand, giant Smurf?
What did you just call me? You all right?
No.
What kind of
Uh-oh.
Smurf has dreadlocks?
The kind that'll beat your ass if you keep calling him a Smurf too much.
Are you Oh, you're grumpy Smurf. I get it.
Yeah. Something like that. She kind of narrows her eyes at you.
Falco.
So where the hell are we going from here?
Falco. She
Yes.
like walks up and taps his face a little bit and then a
Yes.
little harder and is like, you should stop ingesting questionable substances.
It wasn't questionable. He said exactly what it does. By the way, you should get some color back in your skin. You're looking a little blue.
Where the heck is...
My mouth is dry.
Sure it's not just blue?
Could be.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Hey, PG-13. My mouth is dry. You got some water? You didn't tell me about this.
A vending machine right over there. And it's not charging anything on the vending machine.
Oh, okay. Do. I gotta spend 5 credits for blue. Subtract. Why does this water taste blue?
Because you're on blue.
What did you
Everything
expect,
takes
Falco?
Limits?
That's the point.
Limits to the blue.
There are no limits on the blue train.
There's no limits to the blue.
The blue train has left the station and it ain't ever coming back. I'm going to buy 3 doses of blue just because it has use as an anesthetic. So that way, when I have to inevitably saw off one of your arms. I mean, what?
Please don't.
Everything's fine.
Unless you're gonna replace it. I don't want it.
I'd love to have Steelheart make a comment here, but also I'm
Oh, no,
imagine
that's
she's
totally out of character. I'm not using my voice.
fair, but also I imagine like while Falco's going on yet another drug trip, Steelheart's just marveling over the new car and familiarizing herself with it.
Hey, Steelheart, what's that button do?
I literally have not yet been able to drive the thing. What do you expect from me?
A little bit of familiarity. I thought that button, that one, what's that button? What do you think it does? Not that button, the blue one.
None of them are blue.
The really, really blue one, not that blue one, but that one that's really blue right there. It
You mean
looks
not the
like
semi-blue one?
it looks like a freaking Jolly Rancher, and I want to know what it does. Can I lick the button?
Gas, how long has he not been able to tell the difference between the color green and blue?
Since he
I-
took a dose of
As of
blue.
several minutes ago.
I cannot know which button you are referring to, Falco, because none of these buttons that you are pointing to are blue.
Oh,
He's just pointing to a different button every time because the mood keeps changing.
blue. I guess you could say I blew it, guys.
I hate this. Okay, so where are we headed to next?
Well,
Next up on the list.
you got to rest up that night and all of that. And, well, as PG heads out, he says, "Oh, by the way, keep the doors locked and closed. There's some rabble group running around, calling themselves the Citizens for Decency League, and they don't much like edge runners for some reason. I think they're dumbasses, but certain none of them could try coming around.
Citizens for what? What was that?
Citizens for Decency League, the
Citizens.
CDL.
Okay.
They're a bunch of fuck nuggets that want to turn Nashville back to just purely country music and drive all the edge runners out of town.
What are they, crazy?
Kinda. They think all the degeneracy and drugs, and closes the case with the drugs in it, and as he says that, is because of edge runners. Don't know why they got that idea.
You know, they don't want to return Nashville to country music. If they did, they'd hate the police and they'd love drugs. What they want to do is make their own weird version of country that actually is totally different than what country roots actually were.
Yeah,
But that's
the
a
original
shame.
country, you play it backwards. The dog comes back to life. The truck returns from the thief, and the bitch wife stays away.
So we've been doing country wrong, is what you're saying.
Do people not have happy relationships or something? Is there a thing I am missing?
Good country is when you're fighting the law. You go to jail. If you're a woman, you're killing your husband. That's good country.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Hey, NASCAR got started by country boys souping up hot rods to outrun the law.
Exactly. And now the stuff they're peddling as country is like we love cops and like we love the man for some reason. It's so weird. But you know what? It works out for me.
I used to hate the government. I don't know what happened.
Now, like I said, I got a gig, so I'm headed out.
But
He leaves. Now, I've popped this map up. I've roughly placed you guys where I think you would be. So, like, Falco, you're up there because that's where the bedroom is and you're injured. I have Cardiac and Dr. Young up there as well because they'd be near the room or staying in the room. Gas, Elmanos, Steelheart. I figured you guys might be curious and be wandering around the warehouse, so I put you further down.
I am definitely wandering around. We're in a big old warehouse, though, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Steelheart's-
I'm definitely trying to take a look around.
I mean, unless it's been like 3 hours or something, she's probably still looking over the new vehicle.
The big old van. Yeah, the only thing wrong with it is it needs a couple cords reattached, and that's it.
who's this person next to Cardiac? Who's this?
That's Dr. Young.
Ah, I see. So this.
James, the only pricing I could find in the book for speed heal is the cost that it takes to make it. Do you want me to take
Rule
pricing
of
off
thumb
that,
is
or
rule of thumb on anything, any cost to make, multiply by 10, and that's the street value.
by 10?
Yeah.
Not double?
Not
Okay,
double.
well, we can't afford that. That's gonna be like 10,000 euro just for one dose.
Yeah, speed heal is a miracle drug. It's hard to manufacture.
All right, well then we're gonna be needing to get me some more raw components because we're not paying for that.
I'm still shrugging off this steel beam wound.
Yep. So we'll leave Steelheart down there and just say that these boxes on the map next to her are the vehicle. And go ahead and switch over to the combat tab and start getting initiatives in.
Oh,
Okay.
sure. She. Oh, look at all
Everybody?
the mooks.
Everybody.
So many mooks.
What did we do?
Well, how did... Okay, at least one of the mooks also rolled a 1, and actually managed to go below me.
Wait, okay, so I think I'm missing something. We were going to turn in, and we didn't do that instead, and we went to.
No, we were trying to turn in, and what happened was somebody came to the warehouse.
Okay. I think I missed a step.
There's so many dice on the screen. Ah,
Wait till like 8 o'clock.
it's so slow.
Okay.
None of the dice are removed from the sheet. From the thing. Okay, there you go. Now it's coming out. Who got the Misfits dice?
Me.
They're nice. I like them.
Now, first thing, I want perception rolls from everybody.
Boop 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 doo 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 doo.
17.
Not human perception, like actual perception, right?
Actual perception. This is to hear something happening outside the warehouse. All right. Well, Elmanos, you're the one who doesn't hear it. The rest of you, you all hear like 3 engines pulling up and some Yahoo yelling. And Gas, you're actually able to make out that they're saying, "This is where that fixer's hanging out. This has got to be where he keeps his shit. We can torch it and get rid of him. Oh, yeah. Come on, Cletus. Let's go."
Woo!
Do I have my carry-all nearby?
Yes. And you all get a full round to decide what you're doing. Well, actually, we'll say 2 whole rounds before they manage to get in the 2 doors they're going to come through.
Guys,
Okay.
I hear something blue coming.
I'm proud of you. Okay, 2 rounds to figure out what we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to go by initiative order, or can we just all do 1 round all at the same time?
Let's go ahead and use initiative order here. So that means,
Okay.
Tarek, you first. What are you doing on the first round of prep, hearing the engines and then yelling?
I kind of want to get up on top of here, up high, so I have a vantage point to like shoot down on if anybody busts through.
Okay, give me an athletics. Or if you have a different skill you think would be appropriate to get up there.
Nah, I think athletics. Unless there's like a piece of machinery that can take me up there, I guess athletics is probably the best bet. So this turn I'm going to try to athletics, and then next turn I'm going to try to stealth up there.
Okay.
So first move. By the way, have we gotten our luck back yet?
Yes.
Nice.
That's good.
We got our luck back, but we haven't rested yet, so our wounds are still the same, or?
Correct.
Good to know. Thank y'all.
Here is my athletics check. Hopefully my luck isn't so bad that it's super low. 17. That's pretty good.
There
Right.
you go.
Perfect. And that'll be my turn. I get up there, and then next turn I'm going to be trying to take a defensive position. I will also pull out my assault rifle in preparation. And that's it.
Adriana goes into the bedroom, figuring she's just going to stay out of this and hopefully not have anything happen to her. Then Cardiac is next, and he'll just go and block the door that she went through, figuring you guys want her to stay safe more than him to really do much to help out. Hard sell?
I'll tell Cardiac that I'll protect the door because I'm wounded and can't be a frontline guy. He needs to go and be the frontline guy.
He goes, right, okay. Gas?
So I'll move out. These barrels don't explode, do they?
They shouldn't,
All right, I'll take cover at this barrel.
especially as this particular barrel you're next to is already on fire.
So I will take cover behind this barrel here. And how do I make my
Okay.
arrow go in the direction I want it to?
Shift. Hold shift and then tap an arrow key.
There we go. So yeah, I'll hold off anybody. I'll take cover behind here, and anybody coming up these stairs or anything like that, I'll shoot them with my
Okay.
gun, and I'll have that out.
And then gas?
Gas. So what gas would do would depends heavily on me knowing what this does. I have where is it? Gear fight. So I have an assault rifle, and it has a setting called auto and suppressive, but I don't actually know what they do because I've never used them.
Auto fire is a special type of attack, and suppressive fire is like an attack that doesn't necessarily deal damage unless somebody starts moving through your suppressive fire, and then they have to make a check.
Do I have to be like actively using it to do suppressive fire?
Yes.
Okay.
You end up using your turn to do that.
No, I'm not. I'm just asking because
I'm
I need to know what
stating
it does.
that's what it would take.
Okay. Then I too would like to get up somewhere like high, to have the ability to do some suppressive fire. Maybe. I mean, this position honestly isn't horrible, but it's also not amazing. Maybe I can go behind these barrels over here and lean out and do some suppressive fire this way.
Okay.
So can I just start moving over there, and then that'll
Yep.
be my plan? Okay. I think it'll probably take me 2 rounds to get over there, set up my gun, but that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. And Steelheart.
Oh boy. Well, definitely going to grab my carry-all and get a hand on. Do I do stun baton or shotgun? How
It sounds like quite the crowd out there, but at the same time, you're not hearing any guns being fired in all the hooting and hollering out there.
yeah,
But you are hearing some bangs, like some things are being hit against other things.
Yeah, like hitting a crowbar against a metal tub or something.
Yeah.
I'll have my hand resting on the stun baton then, so I can quickly just pull it out if need be. I don't have a shield or anything, so.
You moving anywhere?
I feel like if they know that this place is occupied, well, how aggressive do they sound?
They sound like they're planning on torching the place and beating the crap out of anybody inside.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like they're exactly planning on killing people, but you know how lynch mobs can sometimes go.
And so I can move a number of tiles as per my body, correct?
Per your MA, your move.
move. They're both the same number. That's probably why I got that confused. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move in this direction. Would picking up the bag and getting ready to pull my baton count as my action?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then that's it.
All right, then we go back to Tarek.
Okay, I'm gonna do my stealth check to try to hide up top and get into a favorable shooting position.
All right.
Here's my stealth check.
That
16.
spot right there gives you a fairly decent view, other than where these crates here would be blocking in the view of both doors that have a lot of noise coming from them, while still giving you good cover.
All right, perfect. I hide then. I will also get on my comms and say, okay, it sounds like there's 2 doors, one at the front, one in the side entrance. You're gonna want to be in position. Get cover. In case things go south quick. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Cardiac goes and jumps the railing.
Oh, right, we have a badass.
I like me a man who plays Frogger.
And he has absolutely no problem with leaping over and landing there, and even manages to roll well enough that he's able to reach that pillar there to be partial cover and still good view for him. And Corey, you're just still situating and having weapon ready.
Yep.
All right. Gas, you finally get into position there. Do you want to make a stealth check to be hidden, or are you just posting up and taking cover?
I'm mainly posting up and taking cover because I'm not particularly stealthy. I wear heels, clean clothes. I don't really like to drop down and get them dirty, if at all possible. So I don't know that she's going to be very good at it. But what she will say, if am I able to send maybe a message to Hardcell, or would that be too much to do?
They're right there, and as long as it's something you could do within 3 seconds. So it'd have to be very short.
Okay. The gist of it is, like, shit hits the fan, tell them I'm a doctor. They're junkies. That's the message.
All right.
That's a, like, we're starting to get fucked by this and we need to buy some time and talk to them kind of strategy that I got going on here.
All right. And finally, before we actually start the combat, at Steelheart.
Moving over to here. Don't think there's anything else I can do with my action. Let me double check what the action economy is. Action, because I have a little. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to do. I'm just gonna. Can I use my action to do a stealth check?
Yes. Or you could do an athletics to get another move.
I'm relatively okay here. I don't want to be out in the open and away from everyone else.
Fair enough.
So, stealth. Oh, that's good. In my natural environment.
Okay. I'm going to have to say, based on that, Tarek, you thought you knew where Steelheart was, but she just vanished on your ass.
This is why I want a tracer program.
There's a pile of wrenches over there, and maybe she turned into one of the wrenches.
I would not doubt that, considering what a monkey wrench she is.
All
James,
right.
fuck us up.
And now, begin combat. First one, he comes running in and just swings on the crate next to him. Just with a baseball bat, big metal baseball bat, just goes whap. Doesn't even seem to know there's anybody in here. Hooting and hollering. Next dude, he's running up as well, but he also still doesn't see anybody, but he doesn't have anything to swing at because it's still open. So he's just going to automatically take the low number for an athletics and keep running up to here so he can be ready to start banging on this tank next turn. Then this guy just comes right around to here and starts smashing the hydroponics setup here that has a few plants growing in it. And now it's Tarek's turn. You got eyes on most of the ones over here. And you can see both of the two over here.
Okay, I am not 100% sure if they want to engage in a fight yet. So, is there a way to hold action?
Yeah, you can just choose not to do anything. It is 3.2 seconds so per combat round, so there's no real holding till later in the round.
Okay.
But you could choose to just not do anything this round.
Can I do a scanner check to see if there's any, like, either access points in the area that could give me control of, like, let's say cameras or something like that, or, see if there's anyone coming up that is like a netrunner.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
You
what
can
I'll
do
do
that.
on my turn.
Okay, yeah, there is a security network on the warehouse, and it does have camera access. I'm going to also say that PG actually did leave a code for you in case you needed it. He's planning on changing it after you leave anyway.
Okay.
So you can actually access the cameras, but also with that roll, you notice that every single one of these idiots are purely bio. They don't have any cyber.
Oh. I send off a message to people, or I start to send off a message to people, letting them know that they are not cybered up. No Chrome. No Chrome. And that'll be the end of my turn.
This guy runs up and starts smashing the beer. Starts to smash one of the kegs and then goes, "Wait a second, that's beer."
You do the hick vibes very well.
Well, to be fair, I was born in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
So it's natural.
Yeah, my core accent, it happens to be one like this. It's just I grew up in Indianapolis, and so lost it for the most part. But
It'd be
mom
very
loved to
charming if
tell-
they weren't about to murder us.
Yeah, my mom loves to tell the story of how at the state fair, 3 years old, seeing a big pig snort at my sister in the stroller. I posted up in front and went and said, "You leave my sister alone."
That's hilarious.
I don't know. Me and Tarek, we're San Antonio raised, right?
Yeah.
We
Big
Even
city
Sasha
boys.
says that I got that Texan accent.
I got 2 Texan accents. I got the
Says
George
ketchup.
I got the George W. Bush Texan accent, which I'm doing right now. You know, y'all. Yeah, yeah,
It's a
yeah,
kinda
exactly.
subtle
It's kind of
one.
like that.
That's George W.
Yeah, yeah,
To do
yeah,
W,
yeah.
I gotta do the laugh.
It's kind of like. It's also kind of like the guy from King of the Hill. What's his name?
Hank. Oh, Boomhauer.
Not Boomhauer.
Dale?
Dale. Yeah, Dale. This is the
Rusty
Dale accent.
Shackelford.
It's also Dale. Dale's got this kind of Texan accent.
You
Dale,
need to stop reminding me that you're from Texas.
Dale
Derek.
is a Rusty Shackelford is my name.
And then I have the John Wayne kind of accent, the very slow, like, howdy y'all, welcome to Texas. I'm glad you're here. Y'all come round now.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Dr. Young's not here, right?
She's in a room, but if they manage to get to, she's on
To
the
her.
map and in part of the initiative order as a result.
Now, what would you
Ah,
like?
Sasha, she's to your right. She's the little red outline.
Yeah, I know what her icon is. I'm just wondering if she's actually like around or not, because I don't want her to be out here.
All right, Cardiac is going to move up to here.
Yes.
Mainly because she's the client. Well, she's the package, I guess.
Well, that's no good.
And he shoots the crate next to the dude and shouts, "Get!" Let me make that very clear for you. Get.
Is that what Cardiac is saying?
Yeah.
Want to make sure I understood this right.
There's
So
no
he's telling them basically, get the fuck
Fuck
out of
off.
here, or I will shoot you.
There's no
Mhm.
cornbread and there's no grits. So you bet get out of here.
Unless you brought some, in which case, yeehaw!
Bring on the sweet tea.
Yeah. The last time I lived in Tulsa, the biggest crime wave was actually the sweet tea thieves. They were stealing the glass jugs for sun tea from all the restaurants. But the really weird part was they were returning the empty jars.
Wow, that's fun.
So you
That-
can make
okay, that-
more.
I
That's
make
kind of nice.
I make that sun tea. Hey, I think I got line of sight on this guy right here. He's 66
Thanks
meters.
to the elevation, yes, he only has like you can't choose to shoot him in the legs.
Yeah, yeah.
You didn't
But
see like a
otherwise
warning
you can
shot
shoot
at
him.
him?
So yeah, I'll shoot this guy right here, 66 meters. I don't know if that's my range is rate of fire is 1. I don't know what the range of this weapon is.
Is it a pistol?
Yes. Very heavy pistol.
All right, pistol in the 51 to 100 distance is a DC 30.
It's a DC 30.
So it's the near impossible one.
Yep. Actually, anything beyond 50 to at most 200 is all a 30 for pistols.
Can I aim? I'll aim
The,
this round.
Aim would be taking this round to aim,
I'll do that.
and then getting the bonus for that next round.
That sounds like a good idea. I will aim.
All right.
Just curious, does that work on like can you only aim at one target, or can you aim and then?
You have to
Target.
aim at one target, so he's declared he's aiming at this one here.
Gotcha. Hopefully they don't move.
And Sasha?
Okay. I don't know what's the range for a assault rifle.
Well, you could go up to 800 yards or meters away and still be possible to shoot. At the ranges you're currently at, you'd have to move forward to the
I'd have to
railing
move
at least
forward a
to
little,
see
yeah.
these two. But those two are in like 60-yard most, so that would be a DC 15 to pop a shot at them.
Okay. Did Corey just shoot, or did he start aiming?
He just started aiming.
I'm aiming at the guy I am designating Cornflower.
Corn
Okay.
cob.
I would like to, like, if possible, start doing suppressive fire. I don't know if I have to declare an area, but like in this area over here, because I wanted to like warn them that if they start walking up here, they're gonna get shot.
Okay, so you're doing suppressive fire roughly through this general area.
Through a
Yeah.
through a concrete
So that your
beam.
bullets are hitting the ground roughly on where I'm touching.
Yeah, if that's possible, that's
Through,
what I'd like to do.
through a concrete beam? Isn't that a concrete beam between
You
her
would
and
still
the...
have to move to at
I
least
have
there.
to move out, and then
Yeah,
start
okay.
doing that.
Okay, suppressive fire means that they won't really be able to go that route, apparently. And Steelheart.
The good news about this little choke point is, if anyone goes down this way, I might be able to just snag them and then just choke them out and then let them be unconscious or something.
You're also the closest to them, so you could also try to discern other features about them.
You know what?
Like if they have
Go
something other
drunk
than
or-
just baseball bats.
Why not? I'm gonna poke my head around. Does that? Do I need to make another stealth check or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Perception or anything to perceive?
Yes.
Or, okay. Thank you for helping hold my hand.
Okay, that's good enough to note that they do have what appear to be really crappy and heavy pistols, and they don't have any spare ammo on them.
I recognize the brand of their pistol. It's a Shittin' Weston.
Is it possible to send a quick text saying pistols and like pistols and baseball bats, essentially? Pistols and
Pistol
bats.
and bat.
And then I'm gonna just duck behind again.
Okay.
And that's it.
That one, having heard gunfire, is running up to at least try and keep some things as cover for him. As is this one. And back to the top.
We should have bought grenades.
This guy's going to start going this way.
I was thinking about that. Like maybe I can invent a grenade or something.
He's going to run back.
Oh no, Cornflower, come back.
Yep, you lose the aim bonus because he's no longer in line of sight.
Well,
Not cornflower, corn pop.
dude, I can't see yellow.
This dude is
You
stopped.
don't remember corn pop?
I remember
Stopped
Corn
smashing
Pop,
the hydroponics and is trying to run for cover, hearing gunfire.
Corn
but
pop was a
and-
bad dude.
Tarek, I can't
Tarek?
see yellow. I only see blue. Therefore, that guy's Cornflower. That guy's Azure. That guy's Turquoise. That guy's...
From your angle, you can still see this dude here. And, well, you got pretty much open reign on all but two of the dudes in the lower part.
Okay, they have been warned multiple times and have not looked like they're backing off at all, right?
Nope.
Okay,
In
this time
fact,
I'm
you're
not.
hearing yells of, "It's only one or two of them cocksuckers."
All right, this dude looks like a pretty clear shot, right here.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a clear shot.
All right, swapping auto fire and taking a shot.
I believe that said 34, so DC is 25. If you're using a handgun.
I'm actually using an assault rifle.
In that case, it's a DC of 13.
Pretty good.
I think I got
Yep.
him.
Ooh, and doing auto fire. Ooh.
Yeah.
And you have
Almost.
that teardrop right next to auto fire, so you can just click that. I mean, that on the skill roll, you have
Yeah,
that.
I'm trying to click it. Not letting me click it.
Okay, I'll click it then.
It letting me click it.
Why won't
I
it
can
let me?
highlight it. I'm not.
Wow,
do
I
it.
can click it. Why can't you click it,
Is that
Tarek?
stupid? Am I just a little too bit stupid?
Just a little.
8 damage to the first schmuck. Well,
I
whatever.
have to do that 4 times, right? Yeah, I have to do that 4 times. Full damage for the second one. And it's 3. Because I'm shooting him 3 more times with the auto fire. And plus 15. So 23 points of damage. As I burst fire on him.
He screams out. That really messed him up.
The kitty.
And then I just shout out, "Back off!"
Oh, shit! We got ourselves a sniper! And he pops some shots in your direction, Almanos, but there is no way he can hit you. He doesn't know where you are. So he just is random firing in your general direction, and it ain't going to hit anything.
He's trying his best. I kind of get it.
Oh, Jesus, I'm bleeding out my own blood. Fuck this noise.
Oh, good. We only need to severely wound them.
Well, we needed to do something.
You shot my friend, you asshole.
Oh, this poor soul didn't even try to be, like, try to.
Well, there's a chance on him.
No one knows I exist, including my own allies.
Yeah, we don't know where you went.
You just get
You
a
just went
text.
off the grid.
You just get a text out of the blue. Hey, they have guns and bats.
Good to know. Where the hell did you go?
And he misses shooting at you, Tarek, but it does kind of put a divot in the right next to the crate you're in.
Why
You're
am I
behind.
getting?
I duck my head back behind, like, oh shit, that was close.
Why am I getting a message from a spool of cable?
And that one's continuing to drink too. They're both they found the beer and they're drinking.
They moved on to bigger and better things.
That's valid.
He technically can see both of those two, so. And right now, he thinks the person with the assault rifle is the bigger threat. So let's see. Is there even a chance? Ooh, it's an outside chance.
What's up, little boy? What if I put this red that I have in my hair all over my cat?
I can't hear you, Corey. You went real light for some reason.
Oh,
That's
Because he's
because
leaning back away from the mic to
Yeah.
pet the kitty.
Yes, the baby. The precious baby.
Kiss the baby.
And there's a spang of a bullet off the metal railing right next to you, Gas. But that's all. Hey, what? Beer? Oh, yeah, I'm going to get me some of that.
It's like gnomes and elves and goblins from the original Irish folklore of, oh yeah, just leave some milk out for them or something. Except in this case, it's beer.
Hey, beer and brandy were also acceptable offerings for most of the Fae.
Cool.
Does anybody?
If I
They're
start dropping rice on the ground, will they stop like running in here and start counting? Like,
They're Hicks, not autistic people.
Oh,
Like me.
what kind of what kind of beer is made in Tennessee? Does anybody know a Tennessee brand of beer?
I see no reason why I would know this.
Do you not drink beer, Sasha?
No.
I don't either. So I
No,
mean,
she
like,
hates beer.
Tarek, what'd you say?
She hates beer.
Oh, well, you
I
don't
like
hate
beer.
beer,
No, yeah, I like beer.
but I don't think there's any good
But I
beer.
also don't have the greatest taste in beer, considering for a long time I just drank Lone Star.
Yeah, I know that's not great.
No, it's not. But it will do the job. Lone Star Premium, baby.
I'm always surprised when I go out to a bar and there are people drinking like Budweiser and Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? What's wrong with
Are
you
you-
people?
I actually had friends back in my heavy drinking days that bought me a pitcher of Bud Light, and I told them, dude, this is nothing more than water to me.
Yeah.
It's
This is
slightly
literally just-
off-colored water. That's
Yeah.
it.
Carbonated water. Why are you giving me carbonated water? You think I'm
And
drinking?
the three of them had a pitcher of their own, and the rules were that I had to finish my beer every time any of them did. So I had to have the pitcher gone by the time they had their pitcher gone. I drank my entire pitcher plus another glass of their pitcher, and guess who was the one to drive everybody home? Because I passed all the sobriety tests of the bartender.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I believe that.
It's Bud Light.
That kind of beer is like, it's never even had an effect on me, really.
It's
it's
Bud
for
Light.
lightweights and first-time drinkers.
I don't know why, but
Is it like the LaCroix of the beer world?
Not
Where it's
really.
like you pour a brewski right next to it and then it's supposed to taste like beer.
Well, Bud Light has a 1.6 APV.
Yeah, it's just nothing.
It has next to nothing in it. A regular beer, a regular American beer, I should say, is normally 2.6.
Yeah, and
A
if you're a
regular
heavy set,
German beer is at least 5.
I was about to say, I thought it was closer to 5.
If you're like a heavy set or a muscular person, the beer is even less effective on your body because your muscle and fat stores will just absorb a lot of it.
James, since me, Tarek, and you are the only ones who drink beer, before we go back to the combat, just say quickly what your favorite beer is. It can be a brand or type. Go.
Lager.
Tarek's got a mouthful of something. So I will go next. I like Pilsner. Not like Budweiser and stuff like that, but like
Like a proper German Pilsner or
prop-
Hefeweiss.
proper Hef is so good. Gotta tell you.
It's my favorite non-lager type.
Tarek?
I like sour ales, and I like I don't remember what they're called, but I think it's Spanish lager. Spanish lager.
You like Dos Equis and like Tecate.
Corona, Modelo, that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Dos Equis is a lager, yes.
Yeah. You hook those up, dress them up with some salt and lime. I'm in heaven.
Hmm. And for a cheap lager that's really good, out of Canada is Boxer.
All right. Now we got to get back to the combat.
Yep, and it's your turn.
Oh, it is. Look at that. I don't have...
One quick thing before we keep going, Corey. Someone in the Twitch chat is asking for access to Discord. I don't know how your Discord, well, how everything works.
Oh.
Is
Okay.
it not linked on your Twitch?
Yeah, no, your Twitch is bare.
Oh, shoot.
There's nothing.
Give me credentials and I'll go spice up your Twitch channel.
Hold on. You have credentials to my Twitch channel, man.
Do I?
Yes. You are part of my Twitch. I believe so. If not,
I have mod access to your. Oh, I guess with mod access, I might be able to
yeah.
change it and put in something there. Let me check.
Anyways, it's my
Tarek,
turn.
obviously-
I gotta go. I gotta find out
Yes.
if I have
Yeah, I'll send an invite to this person. No worries.
Yeah,
do.
so say Tara can at least put an invite in chat because you're a mod and you won't get timed out. Let's let.
So I have line of sight on this dude right here. Do you see my ruler?
Yep, out all the way out to 70.
Yep. So I will aim at him. Since, I'm not going to be able to make a 30, I'll have to aim, and hopefully one of these aims will go off.
Yeah, and he's and he did just take a pot shot at your sister.
Well, she'll be okay. I hope so.
And speaking of, it's her turn now.
No, not the woman with the drugs.
Which one shot at me?
The only one you actually have line of sight on.
Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot him.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'm
Okay.
not gonna be very good at this, but I'm gonna try to shoot him.
Well, the DC at this distance is only 13. You're actually in the ideal range for an assault rifle.
Okay, perfect. I'm not very good at this, but we're gonna have to give it a shot. Nope. Why did it do an aimed shot?
That should not have done that. Try that again.
I don't know why is it doing that.
You have a little button next to aim that's highlighted. Unhighlight that.
Is aim? Oh, I don't know why. Why is it set to that on default? That's weird.
Just
It wasn't
uncheck
for
it.
me.
You
You
can
might have
uncheck it.
accidentally
Okay.
clicked it one time.
I have no idea. Do you want me to just try it again because it didn't apply
Yes,
any of my
please.
mods correctly either? Oh my god, I hit him.
Yep. Now go ahead and give us damage.
You just
Is it
click
the blood drop?
blood drop on the
Yep.
dice roll.
On the dice roll.
Yep.
Also, give yourself an ammo back. Trash your ammo count for you.
Whoa.
Whoa, crit
Oh,
5.
And crit.
You crit. You double crit.
No, you have to have 2 6s for it to be a crit.
Yeah.
So it is a crit there. Let me get
You
over to
5
that.
crit damage. Damn. Just blew somebody's fucking leg off.
Yeah, I think this guy will be leaving.
He ain't walking out of here by himself.
Maybe that'll take 2 out of combat. We'll see.
All right. First off, I'm going to go ahead and mark that damage down. There we go. And need you to roll 2d6.
Okay.
You blew his hand off.
Well, he's not shooting me anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm going to even say it was the gun hand, so the gun itself is destroyed, and he's just going with a stump and just some bone fragments sticking up where a hand used to be.
Gas is definitely learning the rules of cowboydom when the good guys shoot the guns out of the hands.
Out of nowhere, you just hear a voice go, "Damn, Doc, you know how to shoot!"
You're not supposed to say that. You just told them all that there's a doctor in here. You dumbass. All right, and then I want to move back behind cover. Wow.
Okay.
I just imagine.
And
Gas
Steelheart?
being like, yeah, I shot your hand off, but don't worry, I'll reattach it if you pay me, you fucker.
There's the one part of me that has Steelheart wanting to wait until they get close, sneak up and try to just take them out quietly so that the others don't know she's there still, and then she might be able to ambush them still. But also, like, she doesn't want to leave everyone else to be in danger.
Okay.
Let me take a look at the full book again. I think I might just stay here. It would be an action to pick up my shotgun, I assume, right?
Really, swapping weapons does not take your whole round.
Okay. Then
You can do it in place of full movement, so you could still step to the corner.
gotcha. Yeah, so there is a hold action thing listed in the actions, but I don't think this person's gonna get close enough for me to zap them. Or even just try choking them out. So I'm just gonna stay right here, and I'll have like my shotgun in my my robot arm and my baton in my left arm.
Okay. There are penalties for trying to fire a shotgun one-handed, though.
She's not using it to, like, she will drop the baton and then get ready if she's gonna actually
Just letting
use
you know.
it. Yeah. Good. Thank you for letting me know, though.
Wait a minute. If you have a robot arm, why do you have penalties to use a shotgun one-handed? I've seen Terminator.
It's also her non-dominant arm.
Terminator 2. It's a pump action, not a ratchet action shotgun. That's the problem. Uh-oh, they're returning fire on they're trying to blow away our hands. Hermanos.
They're coming for you.
They're coming for my feet.
They're coming for your hands.
Very important to you.
I'm the highwayman. I work with my hands. That's whoa. Uh-oh. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Well, he successfully hit you, Tarek.
We should have an over the garden wall viewing party. That would be nice. Have y'all seen that? Sasha, Lady Valkyrie?
Have I seen what?
Over the Garden Wall?
Nope.
It's a great
12
Halloween.
points. Your armor will
thing.
reduce that.
Okay, so I take a shot. I take a 1 point.
A flesh wound.
Does armor reduce every shot, or does it reduce only like initial damage and then you have to like replace it or something? How does it work?
Well, at this point now, Elmanos's armor is down 1 point because it now has a hole in it.
Oh, so every time you get hit, it goes down?
Every time it gets through the armor, it goes down by 1.
So if it had instead dealt 10 damage, it wouldn't have done any damage to her armor. What happens if it does exact?
It stopped.
Okay, so exact or lower, you take no damage, and the armor takes no damage.
Because you subtract what the armor is from the damage, and if you end up with 0 or less, no
I think
damage got through.
Is this a weapon that does a blading damage?
It's a hole in the armor. That's anytime damage gets through the armor, you have a hole in it. And it loses 1 point.
I'll have to repair it later.
Yep. And that's
Yeah,
not that
it's a shame
hard.
you
In
don't
fact,
know
I'm
anyone
pretty
who
sure
knows how to-
Steelheart can do that later.
I was about to say, man, it's a shame you don't know anyone who can repair stuff.
Yeah.
Wonder if we can build a script that when we hit the attack button on a gun, it makes a gunshot noise.
Flap, 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 flap.
Probably,
I think
but it would
actually-
get
I think
kind of annoying after a while.
I think it does.
Yeah.
I think there is
No,
a way
I
to
think
do
it'd
that
be
already.
because it only happens when you hit the attack button. So, like, I think it'd be cool. I don't think it'd get annoying at all.
Consider how many times we've shot, and consider how many shots we're likely to make. From what, Gas had shot. Was it once or 4 times? I think it was just El Monos who had shot 4 times in 1 turn. Have you shot?
Well, that was one attack roll. It wouldn't do every time you roll damage. It's every time you roll the attack roll.
Fair. Yeah. Okay. I was just thinking too deeply.
And that one came up, took a shot at cardiac, and completely missed. This one is deciding he's still moving away from the gunfire. And now he sees the beer and goes, wait, there's beer over here? Bro hears beer and is just beelines for it.
I love how half the enemies have just taken themselves out of the fight because they're wanting to get intoxicated that much.
Priorities.
Apparently,
Beer.
I wish we could poison that beer.
we could have ahead of time, but also that would have been a risk.
I mean, I could maybe do it right now.
Tennessee
Shoot a
is known.
I could
Tennessee.
shoot a poisoned bullet into it. That might do the trick. I have poison.
Tennessee is known for whiskey. That's what it's known for. Right?
Barrel aged Tennessee whiskey.
Tennessee Whiskey is the name of a very popular country song that's actually of the old school style, but a modern one.
That's right.
Isn't that Jimmy Dean, right? What is it called?
Jimmy Dean, the sausages.
Not Jimmy Dean. Jack Daniels.
Jack
Jack Daniels
Daniels,
is
Jim
Kentucky.
Bean. You're thinking Jim Bean is what you're thinking of.
Yeah. Jim Beam is Tennessee. Jack Daniels is Kentucky. Now,
Jimmy
he made
Dean.
here, and
Jimmy
he's going to
Dean.
make an athletics to go ahead and run to. Well, that's as far as he gets. He gets to the corner. So next turn he'll come around it, or Steelheart can step around and give him a very nasty surprise.
I'm now just imagining, like, you know how in cartoons people just use a cane to yank characters off screen? Come into my stealth
And
check.
El Manos. You can see that these boys over here, probably not a problem because they're either fleeing or drinking. But these two seem to have it a little more on the ball and are moving in on you, and one of them even hit you.
The guy who hit me, I'm targeting, right? The guy with the yellow arrows around him.
This dude over here is the one who hit you.
Yeah, he's got the little targeting arrows on him. He should. All right, I'm firing back at him.
I see a blue dot on him, so that might be it. Oh, showed a hit. It actually showed it. Nice. That's neat.
Tarek beat the range DV to hit LCDL Mook. Interesting.
They do not have enough to be able to dodge or evade, so because it's fire. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, that is. Oh, I will then reload. And that's the end of my turn. I'll
He
back
cries
up.
out, "Ah, Shadowy bitches hit me!" Because he's not exactly sure where you are, even though he did hit you.
Yeah. Yeah, the lucky shot. I back up behind cover, and that's the end of my turn. I will click the end turn button. I think. Oh, I won't. Because it won't let me.
This one is now drank enough that he's stumbling off. That one just gets to right there. This one continues fleeing and actually leaves. So we can just go ahead and remove him. This one's also stumbling off. They're kind of helping support each other.
Amazing.
Dr. Young flips the
Almost
page on her book. This guy is screaming about his missing hand and decides he needs a doctor now, so he's just full on fleeing. So we can just go ahead and to the door and delete. And Cardiac is going to see how far this is real quick. 28. All right. He swaps weapons and decides to go with a bigger or noisier thing.
Aw.
Just to try and scare them more, even if he misses, which he does. But that is a much louder boom than anything else that has been going on.
Maybe I should have been using my shotgun.
And Corey?
Yeah. Okay, I lost my aim again. So,
Due to your sister's good aim.
I will aim. Well, I was aiming at the one she blew the hand off of, so whatever.
Uh-huh.
Well, he shot me, and I don't actually know who you're aiming at.
I will aim at this guy. You see the targeting reticular I just put on him?
I think so, but
All right, I will name him Turquoise and end my turn. It's okay, guys. I'm actually doing something. I'm actually, like, really, really contributing because Cardiac's my man and he's my, like, special ability.
Who are you
Literally,
targeting?
Cardiac is my special ability.
Far left, Tarek. And that
okay.
is true.
Yeah?
Mechanically, you are contributing.
Exactly.
In character, you are doing absolutely nothing.
I am severely wounded.
That is
severely
fair.
wounded,
Yeah,
half out of his head on drugs, and going, okay, if he stops moving, I'll pull the trigger.
If only I could differentiate
Damn,
these
okay.
shades of
That
blue.
guy. I'll take careful aim at that. Oh, he ran screaming. How about that one?
Gas is going to message Elmanos. I'm going to use my turn to tell Elmanos to patch my radio communicator into whatever sort of like speaker system they got going on in this warehouse.
Okay. You can do that.
Steelheart.
So is there any advantage from being in stealth?
Oh,
Or-
and sorry, she's also going to tell. Actually, I'll do it next round. Short rounds.
Mm-hmm. Well, if they had the ability to try and dodge or evade, they would lose that.
Ah, okay. So, not really. Either way, she's gonna step around the corner and smack him in the face. If I can... Oh, I have the wrong thing selected. There. Where's thing? Steel heart. Roll an attack. Ugh. 2.
Oh,
Well, maybe I scared him.
you step out and wildly swing over him. He was a lot shorter than you were expecting.
Just mutters a curse, and she just drops the shotgun off to the side.
This guy, like, he like bulk and scold you, like. So, Bulk and Skull were like the two bullies from Power Rangers, but anytime like the bad guy, the bad guys would attack them, they would be like, "Oh, there's a penny on the ground," and suddenly like the bad guy would miss them and stuff like that. Like that's what happened.
Okay, there's this shiny thing on the
Mr.
ground.
McGoon himself away.
Dude is feeling lucky, so he's going to try and shoot again. And more of the crate next to you, Tarek, shows divots again.
Okay.
And this guy decides to take full move to get over here and try and get partial cover from the stairs. And he's going to try and shoot at Cardiac. Which is right at 20. Which makes it, yep, right at 20. So he misses. And this guy decides to come around the corner here. Oh, re-click that. Then changes his mind, going, "Hey, beer," and heads back over to the beer. Only he's trying to pick up a keg.
Take it with you.
This guy thinks that's a great idea and picks up a keg and starts running off with it.
The owner of this warehouse is going to be like, "You let them steal my beer." We're going to be like, I mean,
The response is, "We didn't let them burn your warehouse down."
we didn't let them burn. And also, we survived falling out of the sky just like a couple hours ago.
Okay, this
We did our
nuke,
best.
upon being face to face and a swing of a stun rod is at him, he goes ahead and swings his bat back.
Hey, buddy.
And now you can actually try an evasion because it is melee or dodge or whatever you want to do. I'm pretty sure evasion's the thing.
Evasion is a skill. 15.
Not quite enough. He got more than you, so he did hit.
Oh, that's not a lot of damage.
Nope, and your armor actually can absorb that.
I can only imagine, like, Steelheart is just cursing at him completely in French, just like, this did not go at all as I planned.
But so I'm pretty sure your armor stops it because it's only 4 points, and even if you're only in leather, that should stop it.
Yeah, I have I have armor jack.
And Tarek, your turn.
Okay. I will pop back out of cover. Yep. And then take another pot shot, but this time I'm gonna just shoot.
Okay, so you're ignoring Gas's request.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I have to do that. I can only take one meat action or a net action.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take net actions then. I get multiple net actions though during a turn, so I'm already logged in. I will try to patch through her voice through the speaker system in here, and then I will.
Well, the official speaker system, there's only like 3 places with speakers. Inside the offices over here, this device next to Steelheart, and for some reason coming out of this shipping crate. But the unofficial speaker system, aka the loose and random speakers, there's at least 100 of them throughout the warehouse.
Okay. I'll start trying to patch through to the official to start with, and then I'll start patching in as many of the little side speakers as possible.
Okay. Give me a control roll. And we'll see how far you get on this turn. Okay. You got all of the core ones and something like a quarter of the unofficial ones, just scattered randomly.
Okay, send her a message saying that there are a good amount of speakers going, but I'm going to keep patching in through more and more as I can.
Drunkard stumbles off, disappears. Same with, I believe this dude here now out in the open, wondering what the fuck is going on with everything. He's just going to run over here and try to take partial cover from the gunfire that he heard coming from Cardiac over there, as well as the assault rifles that he's like, what the fuck, where's that shit? This dude's also just running off, so we can just go ahead and delete him. And this guy's going to come around, grab a keg. And that's pretty much his turn. Cardiac is going to return fire on this dude. And he's currently got the shotgun up. And he misses again, but it's still loud noise and intimidating. Corey?
Hey, I can see
You
him.
still technically have line of sight on that dude, but
Yes.
he is very far.
It's okay. I have line of sight. That's all I need, right? We got 66. That's not too far. In fact, I can make a movement forward. I think I can get a movement forward here. I move at... I have a large movement here. My move is 7. Right? So, I don't think... Yeah. Let's move myself. 2, 6, 8. So I guess I can move here. Since they're 2 meters per. And that puts him at 60. At 60 and 68 is pretty much the same the same range category, right? It's going to be the same either way. Yeah, so I'll just stay
until you
where I
get
am.
to 50 or less,
Yeah.
it remains that big number.
I'll stay there. I'm aiming. We'll see how this works now with my aim. Rate of fire, damage, roll an attack. Boom, hit that button. No luck. These are mooks. Aim for, I guess the head. I'm not aiming at anything, but it says head automatically for some reason.
Yeah, because most aimed shots, you're taking a -8 penalty instead of the aim action from the previous round, which would be under mods.
Complementary skill, bad sleep, taking extra time is a +1.
There it is.
Okay. All right. We'll hit confirm. Corey missed Mook 1.
Try that again with taking the aim shot off, because aim shot is a penalty, and put the bonus on instead, and try that again.
Oh, okay. Why is aim a penalty?
Because you're aiming for the head, and the head is a -8 penalty to target.
Okay, so I'm taking extra time.
Yeah.
And that gives me a +1.
Yeah.
Got it. There we go. I still missed.
Still missed, but it was better. You got closer.
So aiming lets you... It doesn't take a round to do. It's just something you do to take a called shot.
Mm-hmm.
Taking extra time gives you a plus... And it's just a +1 for an entire round. That's not great.
But an entire round is also only 3.2 seconds.
Still, like...
The enemy might also get closer. Like it allows you to take into consideration a lot of other things, where you can have one target picked out. You can communicate that with your team depending on what the situation is and what setting you're in. So
Right.
like there's uses for it, especially if like maybe you roll just below by 1, and then it turns out that 1 actually brings you over it. So.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it would be more useful if you're like a sniper and you're watching somebody through your scope and you're taking multiple rounds of extra time to prepare for like one big shot.
Because I think you can... I'm not 100%. I'd have to relook through the rules, but I think you can choose to take a... Let's see here.
Now I have to redo my ammo because you made me shoot twice.
Yeah, go ahead and give yourself that bullet back.
Yep.
Just
Okay.
a single bullet. Just a baby bullet.
All right. Well, I missed. It's okay. I'm learning.
Previous edition, you could take up to 3 rounds and get a +3, 1 for each round. I don't think that's in this edition.
No, you can just do it once, from what I can see.
All right, so moving on. Gas, your turn.
Okay. I know rounds are only like a few seconds, but I have like a monologue that I want to give, so I'm not sure how to do this. I don't want to do anything else except talk.
Well, a round is only 3.2 seconds, but you could... Are you trying for like intimidation or something like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I'm trying to scare the shit out of them to get them to leave.
Okay.
Why don't I say I start with the most intimidating like phrase and roll the intimidation, and then as my rounds progress, I'll continue saying whatever she says. Is that okay with you?
Sounds good to me. And I believe the actual skill would be persuasion.
What are you,
Just
persuasion?
a twisted form of persuasion.
Fair enough. So she's going to lead with into the microphone or into her radio communicator. Assistant, please close all doors and turn on the like what's the word, like HVAC for like the cooling system.
Oh, not like a fire suppression system?
Gas them. Gas them all.
Like please turn on the cooling system immediately. Because I have a whole bluff planned here. So I just need Elmanos to actually back me up on it.
How do you want me to back you up?
I literally just gave you instructions.
So over the speakers comes, seal all doors and start cooling this down.
Yes. Assistant.
Turn on AC, close doors if possible.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep them on ice.
Go ahead and give me a that persuasion.
It's not rolling. There we go.
Okay, I think you're going to really freak them out with that, but let's find out.
Oh, if this doesn't freak them out, the rest of the shit I have to say gets way darker.
I believe that.
Yeah, they're going, the fuck? What? This is a trap? The fucking trap? The fuck? And Steelheart?
Let me double check the stun time. Should have done this earlier. Right. Did I notice if they looked like they had any kind of armor on them?
The dude in front of you is wearing what's known as a wife beater.
Oh, there's no armor. Got
and
it.
jeans. So A-frame t-shirt that has CDL on it, kind of spray painted on him, and some jeans and some shit kicker boots, and that's about it on him.
There was something I was looking over with the grab action, which I might do instead. I just clicked away from that, unfortunately. Where's...
A grab is both you and your target within your reach roll dex plus brawling skill plus a d10, and whoever's higher is the one that actually is the one in control of the grapple. Or you can take, or if you get a higher roll than him, you can just take his bat away.
I'm going to go ahead and grab him and see what Gas has planned. So do I click brawling?
Yep.
And that's it?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Brawling versus his brawling.
E, 13. Probably higher. What the fuck? Nothing changes, or...
In the case of a tie, you're both just kind of going back and forth. You each have a hand on the other's weapon, and you're just kind of going, give me that. Give me that. Let go of that. Give me that. You let go.
That is all.
This one decides to say, fuck this noise, and just does full out run. This one's feeling his oats and has decided to charge towards the shotgun. Not the brightest bulb on the tree.
Florida man runs directly into shotgun barrel.
In this case, Tennessee man. Nashville man. And this distance, he does hit cardiac. Barely.
You with a cover out there.
I like how this
I'm
guy's
sure.
name is CDL Mook. Copy, 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 copy.
Yes, I had a good laugh about that earlier.
And doesn't even pierce Cardiac's armor. So it's thump. Cardiac looks at his chest and goes, and then points the shotgun at him again. Like, really? You thought that was going to do something? This guy now has a keg and flees. Well, we're in the middle of a grab there, so we need both sides to be making that grab again.
Are you? I should have spent one luck.
Holy crap! It is definitely a gimme. No, you give me. You let go of that and you give me that. You let go of it. Give me. Let go.
I expected this
It's
to
like
go
trying to
a way
wrestle
different
with
way.
your dog when it has something in its mouth.
I hate it when our Schwartz get twisted.
Get your Schwartz away from me.
And Tarek,
I start doing the thing.
give me another roll.
When they see the fucking garage doors start to close, hopefully they'll start pissing themselves.
Well, this garage door over here can be controlled, but this one's just a manual one.
Which one?
The one to the south that the ones with the kegs are running out of, that one you don't have any control on and can't control. The one to the west or left side of the map, that one you've got control over. The one to the north is, or to the top of the page, is also a manual and can't be controlled. The one to the east or the right side of the map is also a manual and can't be controlled. So pretty much you got control over this big door, but the smaller doors are all manuals.
Okay, I'll still turn on the air conditioner as well.
Okay, that's not a problem. So the roll door is starting to roll down, and the AC system is trying to kick on. It's ancient.
As long as they hear it.
Do I know that if there's anything explosive over in this area?
Which area?
The south door?
Well, the beer kegs could possibly explode. They are under pressure, but there is. You don't think there's any explosives over there?
Okay. Just giving a quick like once over, and then I guess that's the end of my turn.
This one goes, fuck these degenerate fucks. I'm getting out of here. Where are you going, Clem? We got him on the ropes. And he decides to go ahead and run over to here and fires a shot up, but has no line of sight at anybody up there. So I'm not even going to roll. Dr. Young calmly turns the page in her reader. This one grabs his keg and flees, so we can just go ahead and delete him as well. And Cardiac's like, there's only one of these dumb fucks, so let's go ahead and get up close with a shotgun.
Oh, this poor fool.
Yep, that definitely gets him there. Ooh, this is really going to hurt.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this and it's like, you see, this is the reason why Steelheart didn't grab her shotgun yet. Oh.
Not quite a crit, but still. Ow.
Yeah, that was high damage.
Would have killed me.
And now it's Corey's turn.
All right, now I can move forward. And now he's within 50. Yes,
Yep.
I will shoot him. Bang, bang.
Now your DC is only 25.
Ah, I'm still going to miss. Bang, bang, bang.
Well, with that roll, yeah.
Oh no.
I rolled a 10. It's all right.
You have decent skill with that weapon, though.
So, yep, you missed.
I missed him by 16.
Another
according to the
intimidation
range.
roll in the next line of your monologue.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, you won't ever feel a thing again. I'll make sure your meat is thoroughly utilized.
I think you can get a little bit more out than that.
That was about 3 seconds.
Thank you for volunteering your bodies to science.
Okay, Velk, we're still in that contested grab.
I never should have done this. I should have just bapped them again.
Oh, how about... Okay, you go first there. And
I will add 2 points of luck. No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it
leave it alone?
luck.
All right, no luck being spent.
because. Oh, good thing.
You not only managed to take his bat away and get him to let go of your stun rod, I'm giving you a free swing with both.
You know what? She's frustrated. I will do that.
It's a single attack roll in this case because you're just going yank and either to both sides or just straight down on top with both. It's one attack.
I'll say
Give it.
straight down on top. Fuck you. Okay, maybe it was to the sides and she bounced it off of the stuff to the sides.
It's like that cartoon that Corey was saying where you go to clap somebody with like 2 frying pans on the side of the head, but they duck down.
I'm going to say he had such a bad roll on it that he stumbled back and fell on his butt. So when you did the downward swing, you just kind of smacked the ground next to his feet.
Can I toss the bat behind me and just say in French, run? Which he probably won't understand, but she's thinking in her home language right now.
Yeah, you're not in Louisiana where they got a chance at understanding that stuff.
How do you say run in French?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up in Google Translate.
So wait. Cool.
Oh,
Yes, I am using Google Translate because I am not fluent in French.
not fluent.
Took a year of it in 3rd grade. Tried to learn it from Duolingo. And I'm at the point of oui, non, un, deux, trois,
I know.
and that 9 is cat.
I know. Bon nuit.
And I know what je ne sais quoi is. I know
All the
the
homies know.
translation.
Oh, it is 12:12.
And yeah,
We're
Well,
just not over.
we're almost at the end of the round, so we'll just go ahead and finish up the round and then stop for the night.
All right.
Injured dude fleeing. So we'll actually just delete him. And that dude heavily injured but does not have a damn brain cell. So he's going to try and shoot cardiac again. He's a lot closer though, so he only has to beat a 13, but cardiac does have the skill and ability to roll an evasion if it is successful. That's just barely. So let's see how cool cardiac can be on his evasion. Oh yeah, he makes the dude look like a chump.
That's my special ability.
And that's the end of the round, so that's where we'll stop for tonight.
All right.
We'll finish up next week. Shouldn't take too terribly long. You got them on the ropes.
God, well, most of them just left after they stole something.
I
They
mean,
weren't expecting to come under fire. They were expecting an empty warehouse where they could loot and burn it and get the fuck out.
All right.
Steelheart
Well-
is definitely lying to Elmanos about what the fuck she was up to.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for watching this as a recorded video, as a live stream. We do this every Saturday night. Polymer Dreams, baby. So from James, Tarek, Sasha, Lady Valkyrie, and myself, my name is Corey. Go roll some dice.
Pew, pew, pew.